See, I'm going to start broadcasting by myself because of this flippin' convoluted trying to get somebody in this thing BS. So you're going to listen to me for a few seconds until I get somebody in here. Well, nothing seems to be working. So I love it. I love it. So here, I'll just randomly read things that are on my Google Plus page. Hey, virginity, I choose you.
Okay.
Oh. Hi, Paul. You weren't supposed to come in during that awkward.
I have no idea. I don't know what you're smoking. So what's up?
Well, because nothing was going right, I just hit start broadcast and started reading random things on my G Plus.
Oh, good.
And there's a picture of a guy hugging a Pikachu. It says, virginity, I choose you.
Pretty much, since that's pretty much common. I mean, I tried playing new Pokemon. I don't know. It's not bad actually, but I couldn't stick to it. Anyway, I get the joke. So.
Okay.
Anyway, no. Yeah. So, what's shaking?
Inventor Ralph Baer, the father of video games, dies at 92.
Oh, really?
Well, I think he was already dead.
Oh, okay. Wasn't aware.
Well, you should be ashamed of yourself.
I should be. If it's recent death, I wasn't aware of it.
Yeah, and I mean, whatever.
Right.
Okay, so I have a question on your little screen there. What is my icon? Is it a green thing or?
Yeah, it's a green thing.
Okay, well, that's cool. Because it's the old one on my screen and it's pissing me off.
It's just not refreshed yet. That's all.
I refreshed it. I shut everything down. Fuck all.
Clear cache. That's probably what the issue is.
I don't have any money in my wallet.
Yeah, okay. That was hilarious, Bill. Any other?
Oh, so glad I invited you to this.
Oh, if you'd known the few days I've had. But anyway,
I heard your house is falling apart.
Slowly but surely, yeah. And don't call me Shirley, but yes. Hey, I just watched that movie recently. It's great.
You are not the only person who watched it recently. Kelly was talking about it, and I guess she showed it to the kids. I'm like, how'd you explain the autopilot?
Yeah, really. Great movie.
Yeah. Now say you said, now I got to go download and watch it.
Oh man, it still holds up.
You know what movie holds up is The Breakfast Club.
Oh, I know. Wow, dude, we watch that. Christ, we have it on Blu-ray just because it was a cheap Blu-ray, or it shows up on TV every month. So we always, if it's something, if we're nothing else on, we put it on.
Oh, so. It is so good. I haven't seen it in a long time. And
man, dude.
As I learned today, not today, but right now, it's 30 years. That movie is 30 years old.
I know.
30.
Dude,
30. I know. And we were teenagers. Well, I think I was.
I was 10 years old.
I was only 13, so technically I shouldn't have been watching at that age.
Yeah. No, when it comes to John Hughes stuff, I mean, we watch stuff all the time. Pretty Pink comes on, we watch that, and just various John Hughes stuff. So, I mean, Christ, he did Plane, Trains, and Automobiles, right?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. So I mean, oh yeah, but that movie's fantastic. So, TV version's terrible, but
I'm sure.
Censored. Oh God, I mean, it's not like it's a swear. It's not like you're watching Scarface and hearing the F-bomb every 5 seconds, but it's still, the censorship is pretty terrible. So.
Do they bleep it out or do they change the words?
Change the words.
That is the worst.
Oh, you have no idea.
I would rather they just bleep it out.
Exactly. At least, yeah, I agree. So, when they change the words, it's just ridiculous. So, anyway.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, nothing. Can't do anything. So anyway, yes, my house is slowly falling apart.
Cool.
So, Yeah.
And then you're sending your wife out into the dark to fix it.
Well, when you're connected to machines, there's not much you can do. So I feel helpless. But, well, that part, you know. So yeah, well that will be fixed by the window company sometime this week. So that's something they have to cover. In the meantime, it just looks ghetto with some duct tape holding it. So, but the piece of siding that apparently was cut too short when the previous owner built the garage. Every once in a while, I have to pop it back in when the wind blows too hard. But I guess in the middle of the night, it ripped right off. So I don't know. For now, it'll be partially tiny 3 feet of no siding until I figure out what I'm gonna do. No big deal. It's the garage. It's not attached to the house. But yeah, my heater also was gonna be on the fritz too, but I got that fixed. So thank God. Home ownership. But
Well, no, I did at one time.
I know that. I know.
Not so much now. I just
Actually, I prefer. Right.
I
Well,
just call some idiot and they come fix it.
that's something. Well, I have a home warranty. That's why my heater got fixed. It cost me $75 for the call. So otherwise, it would have probably cost me $400 to $500 for what they had to do. So, you know. Anyway,
Well, here's a question that Andrew Johnson has asked: Who would win, young Anakin or young Luke?
ooh, oh Luke, I don't know.
Are you fucking nuts? Anakin would rip him apart.
That's a good question, though.
Well, they're showing young Anakin from Revenge of the Sith versus young Luke from A New Hope.
Oh, all right. You know,
No.
when I'm thinking of young Anakin, I went through.
Not Jake Lloyd.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, what the hell? I was about to say, if you go for that, then I would definitely pick Luke.
I don't know about that. Luke was a bit of a puss.
So was Anakin. I don't know. I guess I don't know. He was annoying. Um,
Well,
You remember? Well, actually, I was talking to somebody about that when we went to the convention in Indianapolis. How he was there, wasn't Jake Lloyd there? And he was like a major diva or something. Like we weren't there, we didn't see him. I thought he was there, and he was just like I thought, remembering he was like some major diva. Thought he was all that or something.
yeah, I don't remember that.
I don't remember either. It's just been so long. I don't know.
He might have been there. I don't know.
I think he was for like he was in one place. He didn't go anywhere. He stood in. I swear it was like I can't remember.
Are you talking about like in the autograph area?
No, he wasn't in the autograph area. He was in some weird area we never went to. And I swear I was talking to people, as you're in lines and stuff like that, and they said that he was just a total, I'm Jake Lloyd. I don't know if it was he was either that convention he was at or the one prior. I don't remember. Maybe it was the one prior, and then someone was talking to me about it. So I don't remember. But for what I've heard, he's he thought he was all that since he was in a Star Wars film. So,
And where is he now?
dude, you just took the words right out of my damn mouth.
That's right.
Where the hell is he now? So, exactly.
He's praying for a jingle all the way to or 3. I think there was a 2 actually, if I'm not
Are you
mistaken.
serious?
I think there was.
I mean, the first one was, whew, I didn't know there was a sequel.
There is a jingle all the way to.
Must be a direct to TV or direct to video or whatever the hell it was.
Well, when it stars superstar Larry the Cable Guy.
Oh yeah, that's that. Oh God.
and nobody else I know.
That sounds like a movie that I'm about to go ahead and download right now. Yeesh.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but anyway.
Movies that shouldn't be made.
Yeah. Anything with Larry the Cable Guy can pretty much be considered unwatchable.
Now let's not upset the blue collar fan.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm, yeesh. Or anybody in my wife's hometown.
Hey. That's nice.
Well, it's true. It's sad. Or down in southern Delaware. The contrast between northern and southern Delaware is actually very interesting. So, They don't want anything down there except for Walmarts and come up here. They don't. People that live down there do not want to come up here, and people that come down from up here to go down there, they basically go down there to get passed over to go to the beaches.
So I assume southern Delaware is where Dover is?
Yes, that's
Okay.
where the NASCAR
Right.
racing is.
Well,
Yeah.
that would make sense that, you know.
Right. Right. It's a different world down there. So, but what are you gonna do? Still, Delaware's still terrible. But it's better than living in New England right now, from what I'm seeing. So,
What's going on in New England? I don't watch
80 inches of snow in the last month, and they're getting 2 more feet today.
Cool.
Yeah, they have nowhere to put the snow. I mean, we got 1 to 2, and the winds obviously are causing problems here. We're supposed to get 3 to 6 tomorrow, which I don't know. Last storm of the century news we got a dusting, so we'll see.
Well, if you want to talk about wind, you can.
I know you have bad winds. We have bad winds here today. It's over 55, 60 miles. I know you had 70 to 80 or something like that.
This last time we had 90-mile-per-hour winds.
Surprise. Well,
there are fences down frickin' everywhere. There was trees, and it was crazy.
Is Kel's house okay? I mean,
Yeah.
I know it's a newer house, but winds, no matter what, you could still lose siding and.
Yeah, no, she didn't lose any shingles.
Wow.
The fence stayed pretty well maintained. So
good.
Her mother though lost a portion of their fence. It was demolished to the gate, but it was kind of dry rotted. It was shocked. It's funny because when we just had this happen like a month before, and a lot of people had to get things repaired, and this one person like built this like really tiny fence. It was like a bizarre fence, and it got ripped apart again. I shouldn't laugh at that, but
no, you shouldn't. But
I will.
Well, I don't know what else damage these winds have done to my house. We haven't stepped outside really, except for this morning to pick up the siding that fell off my garage. But hopefully nothing else has been done. So it's just home worries. But anyway, any update on the great news from? I don't want to. You don't want that.
Nope.
Okay.
Shut up.
No, I know. That's why. Did I say it? I just wanted to. I hope.
But everything is proceeding as normal.
Good. Okay.
To give you the answer without actually answering.
All right. So, anyway, so what's been going on in Billy's world?
Oh, the stories to tell.
Oh dear Lord! I know the story about we've talked about it, so we can bring this up. We talked about the girl who wanted to go further, and you wanted to stop, and
Okay. And we did.
Hey, and that's fine. You made the right decision.
Thank you.
So.
See, I'm not as stupid as what people think.
I never said you were stupid. I'm the one that's stupid. Let's just go that route.
I don't think you're stupid.
Thanks.
We sound like we're on a date.
Yeah, we are. We should be.
Oh, okay.
No.
Are you buying dinner? Where are we going?
Yeah. The way I spend, we go anywhere you want, baby.
Yeah, no shit, Mr. Fucking 20 lobster claws and a goddamn bib. Lobster Daddy.
Lobster Daddy, man. That thing rocked.
I almost dropped my pants as soon as I saw that picture.
Oh, so good. Yeah, well, so.
Pretty sure it wouldn't be on my diet, though, so.
Lobster. I mean, the only thing, if you don't use butter, then it's not too bad, but I use butter. What's the point of having lobster without butter? Or crab legs? So, but anyway, it was a nice time yesterday. We had a good time. So, but, so what's going on? Let's begin with you.
Yeah, it's been so freaking long since we talked.
Yeah, it's been like 2.5 weeks. We've been.
Right. Well, yeah, you had a situation, whatever that may be,
and you had a situation,
right, which wasn't much of a situation. It was a matter of going to bed early, which I don't even know if I really did.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, So what's been going on? I know you're on a kid-free thing for the next still another what 6-7 days.
Another 6 days, I guess.
Woohoo!
Yeah, no kidding.
Wow.
I don't get to say this often. I think I need to blow my computer.
Okay.
I think I'll shut it down, let it cool down a little bit, take it apart, and give it some canned air treatment. Because there's lots of fuzzy shit in places there shouldn't be.
Yeah. Well, I'm very careful of carrying air since my $500 mistake. I told you about that. So,
You did.
yeah, blew a video card. So never do that again.
No, you got to do it in short bursts.
Yes, not what I did. Right.
Right. You're not freezing a wart off, Paul. You're just
Well, lesson learned. I mean, it was a very expensive lesson to learn.
okay.
So
Yeah, I won't do that. What's
No.
going on with me? Boy, I think I only saw one movie maybe since we departed.
Last time I saw you went to see the Imitation Game again. Is
Yeah.
that what's called? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So what'd you see after that?
Did I say that I saw Whiplash, or was I talking about
No,
it?
you were talking about it.
Oh, that movie's fantastic.
Yeah. Did you go see it, or did you do the other?
Well, it might be somewhat questionable how I saw it. We'll leave it at that.
Well,
Not that I wouldn't pay to go see it. I certainly would. I don't even know if it's even playing anymore here. But
it's an independent film, basically, though, right?
I think so. I think
Yes.
most of them are.
Right. So those films, I mean, unfortunately, do not get the. I mean, they'll have freaking 50 Shades of shit, in 5,000 theaters, but they'll have something that's great as Whiplash in 200 theaters. You
Yeah.
know. So.
Um,
Yeah.
definitely watch it.
Oh, I have no.
When it,
I have
when it comes
every
out.
intention to.
I mean, the kid in it is good. J.K. Simmons
Wow.
was fantastic. Did you see that thing I posted with him and Weird Al?
Yeah.
Uh,
I meant to like it. What the hell I did? Yeah, I that's good.
it's a, yeah, that was all brilliant.
Uh huh.
Um, what else is going on? I don't think anything as far as mind-bending news or anything. I mean, the one thing that we keep bitching about kind of happened. I'll get into that in a second. This Spider-Man and Marvel.
Oh yes, there is big development in that.
Yeah. So see, they're listening to us.
Yeah, maybe.
They didn't have to wait until Fantastic Four came out to realize that, oops, we got a turd on our hands.
Right.
Let's,
They're rearranging the dates of the movies now for the phase.
if it means getting these
Spider-Man
characters in,
Civil War, I'm totally for it.
then we might as well go ahead and ramble on about it.
Sorry.
If I saw the two potential actors to play Peter Parker. The one choice I do like, the other one I don't think I don't know him. The kid that was in the Maze Runner.
Oh, okay.
But the other kid was he was Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
And I think he would do. I think it would be closer to like a Tobey Maguire, like that dorky-ish kind of.
Yeah, he would be. Now I've watched both Percy Jackson movies. Don't know why, but eh.
Well, when you can't find your Clash of the Titans DVD.
Pretty much.
And I don't mean the newer one.
Right.
Yeah.
I know. I have the Clash of Titans on Blu-ray, I believe, the original and the new one.
Yeah.
I even have Wrath, so they're okay. The new ones are okay. They're nothing.
It was disheartening when they picked up the metal owl and he shook his head and threw it down. It's like, no, it's
Yeah.
Ubo. No, you gotta have them.
All right. Yeah, but I would think he would do fine. As long as they don't bring Andrew Garfield back, I'm totally fine with that. Which I know they won't.
And I like him to an extent. I just don't think he played that role well at all. So
no, he didn't. I mean, no. I was tolerable through him for the first Amazing Spider-Man, but that second one, we've talked about it, I believe, and I have not heard one person to come out and say, "Wow, that was great." Um,
It was entertaining when Spider-Man was on the screen,
right, but
for the most part.
maybe, yeah,
But when he was emo Peter Parker, it's like,
right,
oh, for fuck's sake, kid.
yeah,
Um,
right. But I'm, excuse me, I'm not sick. I'm just hold on.
you need a lozenge.
No, it's just my mouth is my. I should have gotten something to drink, but anyway, I'm glad they decided to get their act together. Apparently, it won't cost them either way. It won't cost much for this to happen. I guess my guess is they sat down and said, "Okay, we need to do this. What's the take we get for it for bringing them over? You know,
Right.
do what you want with them." And I mean, it was just, so good move. Now Fox needs to get its ass in gear.
Right, but the problem is they're not hurting as opposed to
Sony.
Sony.
Yeah, Sony's hurting bad and all.
As a matter of fact, was Sony even putting out Fantastic Four? Were they the ones that held that property? Are we just stupid, or?
No, that was Fox.
Oh, so it didn't matter if Fantastic Four did good or bad. It's all.
No, it doesn't. No.
Yeah.
No, Fox owns Fantastic Four and X-Men. So, and obviously the X-Men franchise has been good lately, in my opinion. Real good.
Right, they rebooted it and they made it interesting again. So.
Absolutely, I agree. I think it's great. So, Fantastic Four.
It's not a good comic in the first place, and it's just...
No, but they're important though.
Yes, I understand, and they're
But when you take what they're doing with it, and they're going to go with it, you just got. They'll see. I mean, from internet buzz, the people are like, this looks like shit, and the what they're doing, what you already know about the characters and what they changed them to from their original stories, it's just lousy. But whatever. But Sony and Marvel getting together and getting Spider-Man in, it was a fantastic. Like I said, talks broke. I don't know, 6 or 7 months ago, and they're like, Sony can't, we need to get this we need to do this. So good move, and I agree with you on the Percy Jackson actor. He would be fine. He would be more towards Toby. So, but
the other kid I don't even know, so I can't say that.
Yeah, Maze Runner. No, I haven't seen the movie. I know it's books thing. We'll see. I mean, he may be fine, but I don't know. I at least seen that kid, the other kid in those 2 movies. So, but so anything else?
Anything else? I think I might have went on a date yesterday.
Oh,
But that doesn't matter.
That's what I figured that was what you weren't sure about. Things were going on.
Right. Well, yeah. So I mean, because you never know, people get cold feet.
Right.
And shaft you.
I've been there. Yes.
Oh yeah, but I wouldn't have cared either way. I mean,
well, you would have been.
I mean, in retrospect, I probably should have been bummed out had it backed out, but no, everything went well. So
Good.
It still happened. I mean, well, I wouldn't say we. I know I was concerned. The fact that it was flipping Valentine's Day.
Right.
Finding some place to go that doesn't have some sort of love fest going on.
True.
Or to make it like awkwardly uncomfortable, the fact you're meeting somebody for the first day on Valentine's. That was
right.
But it was all a matter of timing and what worked for her, and it certainly was working well for me because I don't have kids. So I was
right. This was your time to
right. I was allowed to be reckless.
Right.
As reckless as I get.
So would you just do dinner or?
We met at Starbucks.
Okay.
Because we kind of figured that would be pretty basic.
Right.
And uncrowded.
And if things don't work out, I mean, at least chemistry-wise, you don't fill it, then it's Starbucks.
Right.
So.
We walked around a little bit. We decided we should probably get something to eat, so we went to basically a sports bar type thing. Well, no, you would have heard the name before, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh yeah, we have one right up the road. Yeah.
We went there, and I felt like a child because I ordered a buffalo mac and cheese because it's ow, fuck me! I just poked myself in the forehead with a pen. So, anyways,
Yeah, I know. Okay. My wife had that before.
okay.
No, I'm just saying we've had the buffalo mac and cheese there, I believe.
Ow.
We're actually making wings tonight. We're making homemade wings, from fryer and all tonight. But anyway,
I love wings, but it was actually really good. I was like, jeez. Whatever.
yeah, she
But
enjoyed.
um, and then we struggled to try to figure out some place to go, so we ended up at one of the casinos. We thought because they had a bowling alley, we thought maybe we'd go there, but it was like stupidly expensive. Just like for one game, it would have cost like $20 or something like that.
What?
It was like $4 for shoe rental and $5 a person for a game. And it's
All
like
right. All right. Yeah.
it's like this doesn't seem to make sense.
Right.
So we walked around the little arcade there, and we played some horrible game that cost $2 a person.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was ridiculous. I don't even know what it was, and it was such bad acting. It was fantastic.
Okay.
It's like you had this machine gun thing, almost like you're like on the back, like a gun that would be on like a top of a tank where you're behind it.
Right.
I mean, it was something like that, but it was like this Van Helsing type thing.
Oh. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yes. I think.
But you get, and there's a wheel in the middle, which I didn't even notice. Luckily, she did, and regrettably, I think hit every single thing whenever we had to drive. But it was fun. It was $4 well spent.
Well, just to enjoy yourselves. That's all.
Right. So we walked around more. We stood out in the parking lot and looked at pictures on our phones. Walked back in, had a milkshake, and by midnight, we decided it probably is time to stop. So,
Sounds nice.
but there will be further outings.
Good. Is she on your Facebook?
No, not yet. I will possibly eventually.
Okay.
But not yet.
Right.
I am going like ultra slow with this. That's
Right.
that's what the whole Don Juan de la Nuche.
Yes, I saw that. Yes.
Matter of fact, I didn't even get her cell phone number. I had a means of messaging her, and I was like, let's just stick with that for now.
Right.
Then afterwards, she's like, I had a great time. We gotta do it again. And if you want to text me, here's my cell phone. I'm like,
nice. Very good.
So we'll go slow. But she's, I was pleasantly surprised. So
good.
I'm.
Does she have any kids on her own, or?
Yes, one, a little bit younger than mine. Son, I believe.
Okay.
Okay. Which is good. So it doesn't seem to have a weird history or anything like that. So I mean, she came as advertised. She looked exactly like her picture, and
good.
Yeah. She's a big dorky type fan, like us.
Good.
Not so much video games, but more movies, stuff like that.
Right.
Seems to be a big Star Wars fan.
There you go.
So I that might be a plus. I'm not sure.
At least it's something in common. I mean, it's not like.
But there's a few movies I was shocked that she had not seen yet, and then she owns a few key movies.
Right.
She owns Scott Pilgrim.
Good.
Which is always good. But she's never seen Tron Legacy.
Has she even seen Tron?
Yeah.
And then all right. Well, she needs to see Legacy because I mean.
And she's behind in her Walking Dead, so just tragic. I have nobody to talk to about it. Which I guess I could.
Talk to me about it. I just don't want to spoil it anything. Like I assume you saw last week already, so
I don't want to spoil anything, but let me just post a picture up of me and Chad Coleman.
That was my wife who did it. She that wasn't me, and I ain't controlling her. And besides, most of you don't. I mean, your friends are not really associated with hers, so. But yeah, but you saw the episode after because you watched it early in the morning, don't you? Have your little.
Yeah, I watched it earlier.
Little
I think I'm gonna stay up and watch it tonight since I don't have the kids here.
yeah, we're probably. I mean, there's a couple things going on tonight that TV wise, a couple I can give a shit about, but I'm probably gonna stay up. So.
Um, so I think I'll watch it tonight, and we'll see what happens. But
Right.
it was a good starting episode. Wasn't as punchy in the face like the first episode of this current season.
Right.
It kind of took me by surprise.
You don't say.
I did not get upset until the very end.
The hat.
Until when with the whole funeral thing, because
Right.
fucking Nicotero, just like that voicemail that did you watch Talking Dead?
Yes.
Just like that voicemail that Norman Reedus
Yeah.
had said it perfectly. That was such a well shot episode.
Absolutely.
I mean, and I was thinking of that as I was watching it, like when Tyrese and what's the Noah, right? Noah? Is that the kid's
Yeah.
name?
The kiss of death, my wife calls him. But go ahead.
Yeah, no kidding. But they're showing. I think it was Tyrese and Noah. They're standing there and they're showing Tyrese and they're showing Noah's face in the reflection.
Right.
And the glass is like, that's really cool shot and everything. And then,
Very cool.
and just like all the things they show at the beginning that are like parts of the whole episode, like with the blood dripping down in the picture, and then of course the funeral, them digging with the shovel. You think it's all from
Right.
the last season or last episode. But yeah, you know what I mean.
Right. Yeah. There's
Yeah.
there's a lot of little tidbits in that
And I
episode.
think as soon as I realized that it wasn't what we thought it was something else. I was like, that's depressing.
Yeah.
It was definitely good. It was just very well shot. It was nice to see a lot of the old people come back.
Right.
Although I don't know why the one girl was with the good people. She was a bad person.
Yeah. And I don't know why Herschel wasn't there. So, I mean, he would at least put some perspective, but maybe I don't know. So, because I mean, he knew Herschel. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I can get the other people that died in the show, but
Yeah, but I don't think he really knew Herschel.
maybe.
Although,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he would know Herschel about as much as he knows Beth. So,
Right. That's
yeah.
what yeah, we were hoping for him to show up because I'm like, Herschel's going to show up somewhere here, but it was cool. Great episode. I enjoyed it. Just, I'm like, God damn. So, can somebody just get rid of Noah, please? Plus, there was all these. I was reading people saying, oh, Noah's the one who let go or had that kid come in the room. Like, no, the room had a bathroom attached to it or something between the two rooms or something. That's how he got through or something. I don't know. People are talking about how the kid got in.
The conspiracy theorist, or
Yeah, the conspiracy theorists.
yeah.
Yeah. But the whole W thing, I should be interesting. So I got a gist of what that's supposed to be, but you saw that, right? The W and the Thor heads at the end of the episode.
Oh yeah. No, I don't.
You'll see.
Okay.
It's not good.
I know that there's supposedly. What the fuck was that?
No idea.
I think we got somebody moving in across the way here, and maybe it was something over there. I heard that there is a character coming in from the comic that is like a serious nightmare for them, or some sort of.
If it is what it is, it's a group.
Okay.
So, but yeah. I mean, it's just. I don't think that's going to be. I know Nicotero said he directed the finale.
Right, which that got me excited when he said that.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh Jesus, someone else is dying, or Plus, Kirkman said somewhere recently that things are going to get worse for Maggie and
Glenn?
And no, Maggie and Daryl. So is Carol going to die? is Glenn gonna die? I wouldn't put it past him now.
They're probably safe to kill Glenn off. I know he was like a real popular character in the beginning.
All right.
But I think he's kind of fallen off the radar as far as his.
Yeah, but that might. I mean, what are you gonna do with Maggie's character? I mean, I don't want her to go for a couple reasons.
Well, yeah.
But I mean, what else is she gonna take? I mean, she's lost her father. She lost her sister. Obviously she lost whoever back at the farm. But
yeah, I mean there were other people at the farm too that
yeah,
they had lost,
yeah, exactly. So. I mean, she's, and so hey, but yeah, great episode. Totally enjoyed it. And what can you say about Nicotero, man? I mean, that was I think it was the first time they've ever done something like that too, I believe. So like the way it was shot.
Yeah, it was really well
oh
done.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. So, thoroughly enjoyed it.
There's something that pissed me off. Oh, I know what it was. And please do not bring this guy back for a flashback or anything. Which I can't see why they would, because he had all his interactions was with Tyrese.
Oh, that
Martin.
Right.
The way he chews his gum. I want to punch him in his throat so he swallows it and chokes on it.
Well, he's dead anyway, so.
Well, it doesn't matter. Obviously, he's still sitting there.
Right, but I don't think we're gonna. He had the major. Well,
I
don't know.
I mean, he was a.
They're gonna have what's his face, the guy who plays Penguin in Gotham and Talking Dead next week or this week.
Yes.
And Comic Book Man is back. So,
2 episodes.
Yes.
Back to back.
Yep, better.
Hopefully the episodes get better.
Yeah.
Because the first half of the season was kind of.
Yeah.
Like the one with Ernie Hudson, it almost seemed like Ernie Hudson didn't want to be there.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He really is. And yeah, he looked kind of like, especially he's like, what the hell? Why am I here?
I don't like that contrived little things like that. I don't think they would really do that. I mean,
right.
I don't know Walt Flanagan by any stretch of the imagination, but I obviously listen to their podcast, and that's not him. So I'm really kind of shocked that they did something like that.
All right.
It's starting to become too TV-ish, it's
right.
on reality or whatever. So
yeah.
Hopefully it'll get better. So
hopefully.
I started watching the season over again just to kind of get my fill of it, and there was a couple parts I was really laughing at. I think I laughed harder this time than I did the first time. So it was the episode with Harley.
All right.
But anyways, yeah, I'm excited for that. Speaking of Gotham, no, I'm not watching it. I will. It's definitely on my bucket list.
Well, I got a very. I'm gonna. This week will tell me what direction this show is going, but
I have not seen the show yet.
I know. I'm not.
I have interest in seeing a show, but that's a series that I want to let it get out for a little while, and then I'll play catch up.
You can do that. I can see that. I mean, there's definitely going to be a second season. They've already been renewed. However, they're starting to. If they're falling into what I think they're falling into, there will only be 2 seasons. But
I think you're kind of thinking the same way that I am, but please continue.
Well, I think they're bringing too many villains in.
Exactly. I think they're blowing their wad way too freaking quick.
There's no reason. I don't know. There's a preview for this week they showed that really pissed me off to no end.
It pissed me off, but it got me excited.
It pissed me off. It didn't get me excited. It got me really angry to a point that I have no one to talk to about it. But there's no fucking need to put the Joker in now. There's just no need. And I'm really hoping, but I'm doubting this, considering who they brought in so far villain-wise. They brought in, bear in mind, like, the Scarecrow they mentioned last week, but it actually was his father, and they started that route. They started that seed, which was fine. The way they did it there, that's fine. there's things they got enough villain story already. They got the Penguin, eventually Enigma. Um, but if they bring the Joker, his biggest villain, back, I mean, because the producer said was we're going to bring him in like delicately, through this season was just tease. That's not a tease in that preview. Not a tease in the sense. Um, so I'm hoping it's a misdirection. It's not him, but he's too. There's no need to bring him in right now. Like, that's one thing I love about Batman's universe. He has so many great villains, and they don't have to be AAA. They're his B and C class villains. Like at the Suicide Squad, there's a couple, low key villains in that besides obviously Joker and Harley Quinn, that are great. That's what I love about the Batman universe. But they don't have to bring him in, so we'll see. Um, I just, if they're, like I said, if they're blowing their load that quickly, either one, or the ratings. I haven't heard. I heard the ratings were strong, but there's no reason to do it. I mean, I can maybe if the ratings were piss poor, but we'll see. Um, but yeah, I mean, if you want to wait the whole season, maybe if it shows up on some, I mean, it's a good show. It's a good show overall. A lot of there's definitely some key actors in there that do their job extremely well. So, you know, um,
I can't see how it's going to be a misdirection.
I don't either. I'm just hoping it is because it's just.
I mean, it was pretty blatant when they said
Yeah, this is no joke.
Right, and then they show the pink face, which.
Right. Well, he's supposed to be. See, the problem with the Joker is, even in the comics, his origin is really doesn't have an origin. I mean, if you take Tim Burton's version of the origin, which sounds like they may be doing in this, in a sense, I don't know. Because I mentioned the chemical plant and then the Axis chemical plant and all. I'm like, okay, are they going the Tim Burton route or the one series in comics where he, I don't know. We'll see. I'm very, obviously, it's just a big thing. It's a big deal to me. So, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I doubt in the misdirection, but I was just trying to do some wishful thinking. So, anyway, so anything else going on?
I got nothing.
Well, I guess I can talk about what's going on with me if you care.
Oh, whatever. Let's go.
Well, nothing too exciting.
Good.
One job fell through.
The state job, or?
Yeah, I had a phone interview, and it turned out to be they wanted a developer more than they did a code developer. I deploy code, I don't develop it. So I was kind of misled. Really kind of pissed off on that one. The interview didn't last long at all because I'm like, they're asking me, what did you code in WebSphere? I'm like, I didn't do that. So I have another phone interview Tuesday. Something I got a better idea what the job description is, and we'll just go from there. And I'm in full pursuit right now. I mean, I'm not 100% health wise, but I'm getting there. So
good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm much improved, and I'm just obviously sick of being in this house. So, but besides that, gaming-wise, I mean, the only thing I've been playing on Xbox One is iDarb, which it's a real shame that hunters have no interest in it at all.
Phil seems on the fence about it.
Oh, he does?
He might be willing.
He better download it quick before it becomes not free.
Well, I thought he did already, but
did he? Did he?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I'll be good.
Buddha though on second, on the other, not so much.
It's a shame because it's pretty good.
I played one online match.
Oh, did you?
I was not aware that there was a single player
There,
storyline or
there is.
whatever. So
Yeah, the single player is just like it's nothing. There's no. I don't even the dialogue in between like the matches are kind of funny between your team and your AI team, and you start out as a single person, you pick whatever, and then you get more teammates as you play through the stages. The stages go like 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, then obviously like 2-1, 2-1, 2. It's stages. It gets more and more erratic, and the more teammates. And near the end is when you saw all that zaniness that they were playing on the Giant Bomb the quick thing.
mhm.
But I like it a lot. Yeah, it's insane. I mean, there's just times where the luck of the bounce gets you. But it's addicting. I mean, I would love to play with people. It would be an absolute blast. You might, I'm not sure if I would want it to completely turn the Twitter feed on and
Oh God, no.
have. I think it's just a little too much, especially in the beginning. I
Well,
think.
and to be fair, the like what we saw on the bomb screen, on theirs, they kind of advertised that they were playing, so
Right.
people were messing with them. It's like, man, that's messed up.
Yeah. I mean, you in the single player, you don't get to that until the last set of levels. But there's no achievement for beating the game. At least I didn't get it. I only got one achievement so far, and that's to do an alley-oop, which is pretty easy to do, and that's 100 points. There's other ones that are building your own teams and stuff like that. There's those kind of achievements. There's 1,000 points to it. But I think it's fun. I think it's zany. I think I mean, if we can get 4 people in to play either as teammates or 2 against 2, I think it'd be a blast. Definitely, I would have paid probably $10 for it. I probably would have.
Wow.
In fact, I think so. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. If it, being that it's free for gold, is just it's nice. Um, but besides that, I haven't been playing anything on Xbox Live. I haven't even jumped on with that. I mean, I've talked to Phil and Alex. Was it yesterday or the day before, just to get on and talk to them, see how they're doing. Not that I don't want to play Destiny. It's just the time I had time constrained because playing Destiny, you gotta have a couple hours, in my opinion. But for me, I've been. I mean, really, I just yesterday was the launch of what's it? The 13th was the launch of the new Nintendo 3DS XL. I almost was trying to get these limited edition Zelda version, which I don't even care about now. My order was canceled at Best Buy. They ordered too many, so I got a $50 gift card. I ended up getting the Monster Hunter limited edition, which is at GameStop only. I know you don't care for handhelds, but it's an improvement from the last one. It's not just to add a button or it's faster. There will be certain games that will play on it. Picked up Majora's Mask 3D, started playing that. Forgot how great that game was, in my opinion. It's strange though. It's the strangest Zelda game they ever released. I really,
Ooh.
huh?
I did not like it. I couldn't
Well,
get into
it's different, and they made improvements to in this reimaging of it. That made it better, easier to track item and quests and all that shit. But it's a shame that I really think you guys, if it was on Xbox, which the Japanese Xbox 360 had these, I really think you guys would like Monster Hunter. I really do.
Is that on? Is that on the Xbox?
No, it was on Xbox 360, but in Japan. It's really huge in Japan.
Well, because isn't it kind of like a Pokemon-esque
No,
type thing?
no,
I've
it's not.
I watched the
Picture Fantasy Star Online with, I mean, you could play single player, go on those.
it did look like PSO when I was watching. I was
Right.
watching the one guy on Twitch I like. He was playing on the Wii U, I think.
Yeah.
And I mean, it looks like it would be something that would be good, but it
It's
seems like is it? a Nintendo based title, or who
No,
puts it out?
no, it's made by no, it's not. Nintendo put their own spin on their version of it. Like there's things you can unlock, costumes you can unlock for your sidekick. That's like a little AI opponent. You can then put a Mario costume on if you want, or whatever. And there's Mega Man. It's made by Capcom.
Oh, okay.
Huge series. But it's exactly you guys. It's like a PSO. You obviously you play a bunch of quests. There's all side quests, main quests, expeditions where you go to new lands and find new monsters. And it's not collecting them like Pokemon. You kill them. And you collect their, and what you do, you go and look for resources like like think of Red Dead Redemption in that regard. You got whatever you do. It's good crafting. There's a huge crafting thing with it. And killing the monsters have you can dig for their parts and use their parts for weapons and shields. It's really addicting. I'm telling you right now, you guys would love it. Once you get past it's got a little bit of a learning curve at first, but you guys would eat it up alive. It's that. I mean, it's so addicting. You just you always want to go back and keep hunting and getting all these new different parts and just crafting new stuff and it's great. I mean, it's a lot of fun. It's just a shame. I mean, it's come to the PS on the Sony side. It's come to the PSP and not to the Vita. But it's Nintendo. It was on the Wii U, the Monster Hunter 3, and the 3DS. But this Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate is strictly for the 3DS, as far as I know. I haven't heard a Wii U announcement, but not that you care about any of that. But I really hope one day they do bring it over to the Xbox, like whatever the next Monster Hunter. I think it would do well here if they give it a shot. There's nothing. Like I said, it's. I mean, you guys are playing Destiny. You guys are getting stuff to build new weapons, and it's the same idea, but it's better. It's more refined. I don't know. They've been doing it for a while, so they have it's more refined. There's a lot to it, but no, it's nothing like Pokemon. Nothing like Pokemon. No, this is like I said, more like PSO, going and searching out for monsters or certain items, or then there's the big monster battles. You can actually mount on the new thing on Monster Hunter 4, the new one. You can actually you can jump onto a monster, and as long as you can stay on that monster, you can bring them down, because you can't just go. Those monsters don't actually, you fight them in this areas, and you'll have a map, and each map it would be broken down in here's section 1 of the map, section 2. You won't kill them instantly most of the time unless you're a super pirate. But you'll know they're hurting because they'll start limping. They'll start walking away and they'll go to another section of the map, and you have to find them. And if you didn't throw a paintball thing at them, basically to mark them, you're gonna have to go around the different map sections to find them. But I'm telling you, it's a good game. It's just I really hope it does come over to the Xbox One, some version of it, but that's up to Capcom. And I know Microsoft and Capcom are not the best of friends, so they don't have the greatest relationship. So I mean, it's a shame because I think you guys would eat it up. So anyway, what else is going on with me? Really, not much else besides the House Wars lately. So I mean, I haven't done much else of anything. It's just I'm just trying to finally get out there and look for a job now. So
How's the foot thing going on there?
I'm on a break today. I was on a break yesterday. I'm gonna be back on them tonight. My left foot is about 95% healed, and that's the foot that's been problematic for almost 2.5 years. The other foot's about 80%. Basically, I'm good enough to. I see my dietitian not this week, but the following week. He said either we're going to take you off the machines next when I see you, or it'll be another week or two after. He was really happy when I saw him last time. So, and the trick is now is, I just got to be more careful when I noticed there was I could have had a potential problem with my left foot last week. I noticed a callus on top of my big toe that somehow appeared. I don't know how, but Jamie, we are all used to it. We took care of it, so we think we caught it before it became a problem. And I don't even know how it showed because it's not putting pressure there. It's the top of the toe, but it's weird. But yeah, I'm done. I got to get back to work. This is for the birds. So literally, I mean, I like making money. That's all I can say. I like feeling.
Sure. I mean, who
Right.
wouldn't?
Right, and I like feeling valuable. So, but besides that, like I said, not much else. I guess I should be playing more Xbox One with the guys and you guys. It's not that I don't want to. I guess it's just I don't know. I mean, is there anything coming out I guess Borderlands.
That's about it.
Are you getting it, or you're on the fence on that one?
Yeah, no, I think I'll probably end up with it.
Well, Best Buy, if you order it for Best Buy, you get $10 back. Well, $10 in Reward Zone. Also, not that I know.
I have to turn around and spend it back in their fucking store. Yeah.
Right.
Best
right.
Buy.
They do have a thing going on this last week, and now this is the last week. That 20% discount again. They're offering for $30 for 2 years for that membership, which is a damn good deal. If I made it up in spades. I mean, I think it's a good deal. But yeah, I mean, I guess Borderlands is the only thing I can figure because it sounds like Phil and Buddha are going to get it, even though they have.
Yeah, I'm 99.9% sure they will. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get it. I can't think of anything else good coming out.
Right.
I've been mind-numbingly disappointed in some of these other games, like Evolved. Didn't really.
Well, did you see Giant Bomb's quick look?
Of course I did.
I mean,
they made it look fun, and
right.
I think if it's if it's 5 of us, I mean that's kind of cool. I guess it would be 5. But
my huge problem with I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't interrupt you.
No. I had nothing else.
My huge problem with Evolve is they are making everything. They're saying there's like $130 of DLC they're planning for that game. And like basically, if you want these monsters, you should have pre-ordered it. And I'm like, that's a real shitty way of selling basically a new IP.
Right.
I think it looks interesting. I personally will not buy it because I haven't heard one person come up to me and say, "Hey, Paul, you getting it? I want to play with you." Because that's basically what that game is. What that girl said on Quick Look was, "I'm not playing this for single player. I'm playing this with my friends and not playing with strangers."
Right, exactly. So I mean, it's
right.
It's limited to who you're going to play it with.
Mm-hmm.
I think I had a little bit more interest in it once I watched that Quick Look, but
yeah, I did too.
But because I didn't know that there was like other monsters or there was other classes of the same variety.
Right.
They talked about Lazarus as a healer and everything. That character
right.
sounds
There's
cool,
different. Right. There's different classes. I mean, it sounds. I mean, it's made by the people who made Left 4 Dead.
Right, which is one of the things I was excited about. The fact that it was made by. Is it Valve?
It's a group of people that left Valve, I believe.
Okay.
But that Quick Look made me interested in it. Again, if I had 5 friends that really were into it, or that really wanted to play it, a number of friends, I would probably pick it up because it looks like it could be fun. But there's no way I'm playing that by myself. It just looks. It looks like it wouldn't be that much. Obviously, it looks like it wouldn't be that much fun. So.
Certainly the beta was not very enjoyable.
All right.
Single player. I don't know how much of it you played.
I didn't play any of it. I just kept watching streams and I couldn't understand it. But I mean, I got it eventually. Like, okay, I see how it works. And then watching that quick look, I was like, oh, this is a cool game if I can actually get people to, My guess is, I know it sold okay. Initial sales I heard are pretty good. Problem is, people are mad about that DLC. A lot of people cancel their pre-orders because it's like if you don't, you this whole DLC thing of basically you're buying a game with a lot of additional add-on content that should have been added. I'm granted, I understand the whole. I mean, that's not even including the season pass. Season pass only gets you so much stuff. You got the season pass plus all this other content. That's just being greedy.
Yeah, that's a turn off. See, I
That's a
didn't even know that.
major turnoff. Just to let you know, they're starting. You may know this already. If you do, then I'll shut up. Starting on the 18th of February through the 24th, Xbox is having a good. Not that I don't know if any of these games will sell on you, but they're having a nice little sale. Like not that you would buy this, but like Halo Master Chief is going to be $24. Alien, not that you don't. Alien Isolation will be $24. The season pass will be $12. I'm looking through the list right now. Trials Fusion, the deluxe will be $8. The Telltale Games Collection will be 50% off. So I don't know if that's that $55 deal they had. Which is a good deal if you like the Telltale games. That includes a whole bunch of them. I almost picked it up the first time it was $55, and I got Jewish and didn't. How is that Fantasia game? I know it's not you playing it. I assume.
No, a lot of it was, but
Oh,
no,
really?
it was Allie as well. I like it actually. I think it's fun. I mean,
Yeah,
it's play. It's good method of exercise, of course, but
right.
No, I like it. It isn't that bad. It's sad that Microsoft has kind of said
Fuck you to Connect.
right, exactly. So
Yeah, because that's gonna be on sale for $20 too. That's gonna be 50% off.
it's gonna be $20.
Yep.
I
$20 for gold members. Yes.
I might consider picking that up actually. So
What'd you do? Oh, you GameFlyed it.
yeah, oh, yeah. I didn't buy
Now,
it.
bear in mind, these are all digital versions.
Right. No, that's fine.
Okay, I just want to make it clear. But yeah, I mean, there's some decent deals here. I know you don't want Forza. I know you don't want the Crew or called. You're gonna buy this, my friend.
Oh, okay. Are you
85
telling?
I'm gonna tell you because if you don't, I'm gonna come to Lords of the Fallen, 85% off.
Which would be what, $15 or?
I would think. That's. I mean, you don't know.
Well, I don't know how much the game costs right now. So
Let's just assume it's $60. Hold on for a minute. Let's just assume I got it for 20, and I haven't opened it yet. But
oh well, there's a.
Shut up. It will be $10. If it's $60, 85% off will make it $9.99. That's if it's $60, which I'm assuming is what they're valuing it on.
Right,
For $10.
I certainly have interest in it.
I'll open it up. I mean, I'm thinking about cracking it open. I know it's supposed to have some type of online component to it.
Well, I mean,
I'm supposed to.
Okay, well, there he goes. Oh, okay, thanks, Major
What?
Nelson, for being stupid. Trying to find the list. Hey, that's not what I wanted either.
I think they took it off. They took it off. The list is taken off. I'm pulling this from a forum. They took the list off. I guess they didn't want to reveal it that soon. I don't know. Okay. It's not there anymore.
So I should go to Cheap Ass Gamer, or?
Yeah, you can go to Cheap Ass Gamer.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go to Cheap Ass Gamer.
Let's go there and look.
But yeah, I mean, if it turns out to be $20 or $10,
let me see that thread.
Here, I can post it here. You're on Google, so.
I found it.
Okay. I hardly go to Cheapest Gamer anymore. Um, it's become Slick Deals 10 times worse, especially now with, not that you care, but this has gotten so shitty here, especially with the Majora's Mask 3DS thing that became so limited, and all these fucking scalpers and taking advantage. And I mean, I like Cheap Ass Gamer. I've been a member for years, but it's not my main thing of information. It's not bad.
Do
you see the list?
Yeah, yeah. I don't really see any games that are mind-bending.
No, I mean for you, no. But the Lords of the Fallen, I think you would like. If it's $10 based on the $60 price tag, which I'm sure that's what they're going by.
I think if Call of Duty would be really cheap, I'd pick it up. But
it's not cheap enough.
It's not cheap enough for me to get it.
Nope, not me either. It will be. I heard it's.
Connect Sports Rival, maybe, possibly.
Is that
just because it's on the Ultimate deal with 80%.
Yeah, 80% off. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I would actually like to get that one game. Is it called Shaped Up or something like that?
Yeah, I know you were talking about that.
I mean, just for the exercise purposes.
Right.
There's only so much walking I can do.
True.
What? Shit. What is Telltale Games Collection? What is that, like all their games?
It is both walking seasons of The Walking Dead. It's Game of Thrones. Right now they only have 2 episodes, but it's the whole first season. It's The Wolf Among Us, the whole season.
Borderlands
the whole first season, but granted, I don't know if the whole season's out for that yet, but you get all of it. You know what I'm saying? It's really nice deal. And if it's the same price as it was a month and a half ago, it's like $55 for all that, and it's usually the value of that's like $100 and something. But basically, you get like all those games, and they're all great. I mean, they're all really well done. I know Phil's working through Game of Thrones right now. They just released the 2nd episode, but that deal will give you all the future episodes of Season 1 for Game of Thrones, all the future episodes for Borderlands, all the episodes already for Walking Dead Season 1 and 2, the whole thing of Wolf Among Us. I think that's it. But it's a lot of content. So I was even talking to Phil about that yesterday. He's like, "Why didn't you pick that up?" I'm like, "It'll show up eventually." And then I found out it's coming back. So it's and I have I think I have like $40 or so in my Xbox wallet. So I just have to add a little bit and get it.
Lords of the Fallen.
Yeah.
I don't see anything multiplayer about it though.
I thought there was. Hold on.
At least according to Wikipedia. Okay, it is a $60 game.
Yeah, so it'd be $10. Let me see here. Maybe it is only $6. I thought it was not. Maybe it's just arenas. Maybe there's supposed to be a. Wait a minute. Personally, team for skipping the multiplayer and creating a. Yeah, maybe it's the only thing. I swear I thought they had. Yeah. Oh, I guess it wouldn't be interesting for you then. But for $10, I don't know.
I mean, because it's a Dark Souls
type of game.
So I mean, for $10, I might consider picking it up.
I would. And
the reviews seem
good, pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. So
right. It's not exactly a Dark Souls clone. It's been. I mean, from all the streams I've watched, yeah, you could put Dark Souls in it, but it's its own game in its own right too. But it's easier than Dark Souls, which
Boo.
Well, come on. I don't. Come on.
Okay.
Well, I'm telling you right now. Once you see some Bloodborne, you're gonna want a PS4.
That may not be too far fetched. So.
Oh wow.
Wow.
But
I don't know. I thought about it, but I don't know. Well, when I did my tax return, you can do a thing where you can Oh, that's interesting to see what this is.
What's up?
Steam co-op sale. It's a bunch of co-op games on sale right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm looking to see what they are.
Yeah, well.
But they had a thing in Borderlands. uh, there's nothing thrilling on here. It looks
No.
like.
Nah.
Don't Starve Together.
You ever play Don't Starve?
No, but I do have some interest in it. I don't know if that's on my wish list or not.
I got it for PS Plus. Play it for the PS3. Cool game. Could not connect to Steam Network. Now, why is that?
Portal 2 is something I might want to try again.
Oh man.
I think Hayden would like a lot. I really want to get that one though.
Oh, the
Talos Principle.
yes, you and me both, but I want to wait for a sell on it.
All right,
That's just my opinion.
Here, let me rattle my wish list, and I will bet that almost all these are because I heard it on Giant Bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one of them is, except for one.
All right.
Darkest Dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
That looks really flipping good. Robot Roller Derby Disco Dodgeball. Gang Beast, which is on sale right now.
Oh, okay.
Of course, Talos Principle, The Binding of Isaac. I have the first one. I like that.
Okay.
Divinity Original Sin. I'm still not sure about yet.
I'm not either.
Rogue Legacy, which I believe you have,
Oh, I love Rogue Legacy.
and then
Actually, I got it for free for PS Plus too. So,
yeah, I don't think there's anything in this sale that
you would probably like Rogue Legacy. You're into the retro type thing. It's well done.
Well, I picked up Gunpoint.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it was like $4 or something like that just recently.
Oh, I know we talked about Dying Light. I know you're not interested in it because of the combination, but I'm halfway through and it's much. I know you don't care. I'm not convincing you to try to get it. It's a much better game than Dead Island ever was. Great game.
Well, didn't you get it? Didn't you get it for a PS4?
Because it was that glitch where GameStop.
Oh, right.
And I ended up getting the season pass too for both for $20 total. So, yes, I would have gotten it for Xbox One if the glitch would have worked. I would have gotten it for that instead. But, oh man, good game. But yeah, that Talos Principle, the quick look sold me big time on it.
Yeah, this looks.
It looks good, but man, that's a game that you and I should play together somehow. Like, I know you can't play like they were doing; they were helping each other out.
Yeah,
I think that's a game that would be, and even it's a shame. God damn, I wish Phil and Boo. I think maybe they would because it's maybe they would give it a shot if they obviously Phil doesn't have a PC, and I know Buddha probably wouldn't be interested, but. I don't know. They're smart guys, and that's something they would probably figure out some of the puzzles. I don't know. I think that's a game I would like to play with you. At least maybe through a streaming. It's like, hey, try this method, try this, or you can help me. You know what I mean?
right.
I definitely want it, but I guarantee that's going to be on like it's still 40, right?
Still $40 looking at it right
It's gonna drop. It's gonna be on sale, so I'm just gonna be, I'm definitely on my list. In fact, I think I have it on my wish list.
You do. Okay.
All right.
It shows it right there. You do.
Okay.
All
right.
I watched. I was going back and watching old either quick looks or. I mean, the only reason I might not potentially get a paid membership is because you can seem to get all their videos on
the phone.
Well, yeah, on the phone and on YouTube, which
yes,
is probably where the phone's pulling it from, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's where it's pulling it from. Yeah.
But I watched them play Mount Your Friends.
Yes. Oh my God.
That game looks disturbing.
Yeah. Don't say.
It's horribly distracting, but it looks so freaking fun.
Right.
I mean, you'd have to have more than one player. I don't know if you could play it online because they were passing the controller around.
I don't know about that. I don't
I
know.
don't know if there's an online mode on it, but that it looks because once I actually saw it actually get played, I was laughing my ass off and cheering for him and shit like that. It was
Yeah, it was a good one.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's disturbing. I was like, oh Jesus.
If you want to watch ones that are funny, watch them play Mario Party.
Oh, I haven't seen. Which one?
They're kind of like going through all of them. So,
Oh, I haven't.
uh,
Okay.
uh,
Yeah, I gotta get through that
uh,
one.
and Brad and Jeff just absolutely despise that game.
Yeah, they don't like the Mario Party. That's why
I
I
don't
don't.
I don't know how many times Jeff goes fuck Mario Party.
There's a guy on their team that actually likes it. I can't remember his name.
Dan
Dan.
Riker. Yeah,
Yeah, Dan.
he seems like he wins every freaking game. I swear to
Right.
God, I watched him do a co-op thing. It's always him winning.
Yeah.
Um,
I know they're releasing Mario Party 10, and there's this whole hoopla with that one.
God, why? No, never mind.
Whatever.
Yeah, you know how I feel about Nintendo and
I know
uh,
how you feel about Nintendo, but
uh,
they still make some of the best games out there. So
you're right. That say Nintendo on it. Anybody else that makes games for that system, with the rare
uh,
exception of Monster Hunter and Bayonetta.
there's a couple other ones, but
Um,
yeah, I mean,
and the other game that they have talked about recently that I am gathering interest on, which is really weird for me to be one of the interests, is the Tetris, Puyo Puyo Tetris.
yeah, someone said, oh, that's another thing with them. They got that through a mailbag, right? They do those mailbag videos.
Jesus Christ, the shit that people send them. Why don't they
That
send
one
us
dude with the
stuff?
rifle. Did you see the guy who sent them the laser scope rifle?
That entire box was amazing.
You don't say.
And it's Drew. It's like, why Drew of all people? I'm like, I mean, not that I don't
Right.
not like Drew. It's just, I would think that Jeff and Brad are. I mean, because they've been there the longest.
Yeah,
Dan
they've been there
and Drew are. I don't know how long Drew's in there, but I know Dan is actually fairly new.
Vinny's been there for a while too.
Yes,
Vinny
yes.
Calavera.
And the one guy who I didn't know just left. The dude, the Jufro.
Oh,
God.
I like him.
Uh,
Patrick.
he's really smart. He's really intelligent.
Really, really smart. Yeah, I've had like email conversations with him regarding because he's the one. He's not Nintendo biased, but he likes a lot of Nintendo games, and also he's he's definitely their smartest gamer. Period. But yeah, I Patrick Kleptic.
Yes, yes, yes. But I was watching an old PAX. I think it was PAX East panel, and
God, I want to go to one of those. But go ahead.
and it's very evident that Brad does not like live events.
Yeah,
because he doesn't talk.
right.
And as a matter of fact, I was watching. I think it was in the newest cast or something like that. They were saying something. He's like, "Good, I don't have to talk." So I mean, it's very evident that he's not. I don't know if he's not comfortable.
I don't know. He's kind of. I don't know. He's okay. Vinny can be pretty funny actually.
Yes, Vinny, and who's the other guy that's in New York? He's getting their studio open. He's
there's one guy. I think you're talking about. I think that guy used to work for Harmonix. There's a guy that works there that's on Giant Bomb that used to be working for Harmonix. Maybe that's the guy I'm thinking of. I can't remember his name.
God, what the hell's his name?
Anyway,
he's like real big into wrestling. He always puts a lucha libre mask on. And,
I think that's who I'm thinking of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Vinny is pretty funny too. So
yeah, he's funny. It's a shame. I mean, I know you weren't in it when I've been with John Baum since he started. It's strange now that GameSpot's his boss again. But when Gertzman started Giant Bomb, him and Ryan Davis.
see, I thought Ryan is the one that probably had started it.
No, him and Jeff did.
Okay.
And it's just Ryan was great. The only problem with Ryan, he would remind me of you. remind you of me a little bit because like you watch him, he sweats constantly. He was sweating constantly. Um, but
I've listened to some of the cast. I was listening to their best of one every year, and it would have been the last year that he would have
yeah,
done it. I would kind of like to hear some episodes shortly after he passed away, just to
yeah, I did obviously.
because I'm sure it'd be because in the PAX thing that Patrick touches on it. You know, he was saying that he had two shitty years in a row because I guess his dad died one time,
Right.
and then of course this guy. What happened with him? I mean, was it just because?
No one knows. I mean, they kept that personal. I know he just got married. 2 days later, he passes away.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Maybe I don't want to hear it. I'll start crying.
yeah. I mean, he was a I dug him a lot. He reminded me of me a lot. Um, not just the sweating part of it. Him and Jeff are like the people I followed throughout through. That's why I got into John Bum. But yeah, no one. The family kept that. I mean, private. Someone said, of course the internet comments came in because he's fat, so he had a heart attack. Who knows?
Right.
Could have been. It doesn't matter. He died, and he was about to start a new life. All that, and he was really. He was a good. I liked Ryan Davis a lot, and him and Jeff together they were like brothers.
Yeah. Um,
So
but what little bit I've heard of him, as a matter of fact, I had just recently watched either a quick look or something like that with him on it. So I mean, it's kind of rough to go back and listen to old stuff because it's so dated.
right,
But then again, it's kind of interesting to hear them talk about things that have now had some
right.
longevity to it, and kind of like where it is now. So I will probably eventually go back and listen to a lot more of it. And
Yeah, I mean like I said, it's hard for me to go because I really liked Ryan. And the selfish side of me I was really because me and when I was working at Vanguard, me and this we were supposed to end up being friends, but that ended up not happening. The team lead, he was a huge John Bond fan, and he's like, "Did you hear Ryan died?" And we talked about Ryan for a while, and we watched, his a quick looks he had, But it would have been like I would really like, not that I would ever have a chance, but like I would like to replace him, because he reminded me a lot of me in the way he would, his I wouldn't say exact personality or anything, but I really would think if I would have. I mean, I think I have the gaming knowledge. I don't doubt. I'm not being cocky, but obviously there's other things they're looking for. I know they got the guy from Game Informer, whatever his name. I think it's Dan. Isn't it Dan?
yeah, Dan was
Yeah, yeah, that's his replacement, I believe. Um, but I mean, not really a replacement because, like I said, he was kind of one of a kind. But oh, did you see the quick look with Dan and his dad
yes.
with the Goat Simulator?
I love how his dad interacts with him. Just the things that he says. He's just a total smart ass.
Right.
And yeah, I don't think I watched all of it. I think I still need to get it. But yeah,
I watched like the first half hour. I was getting through Ghost Simulator, and he really, for the game that's apparently inherently kind of bad, he kind of loved it. So, but oh, I did once in a while. I don't do it as much as now because of me being out of a job, but I picked up a game that you're probably going to cringe on, but I still think it's a great game, and it's actually going up and up in value. Michael Jackson's Moonwalker for the Genesis. Um, I found I got screwed. I didn't read the auction right, but it doesn't have the manual, but it's complete with the case. It's in beautiful condition. It's going pretty high, but there's actually two versions of this game. The first Prince had the Thriller song in it, and they took it out because he wasn't the sole writer, so they took it out and replaced it. But I used to love the game. It's obviously the concept is very simple, but I don't know. So I bought it. I got it for like $35. It's worth, and without the manual, it's worth about 60. With the manual, it's worth close to about 80 to 100. But I've been playing that.
Hmm.
it's it's disturbing considering
Yeah, the
No, he doesn't. But it's a cool game. The arcade game is actually pretty cool. The actual arcade game that came out, which never got released in consoles, but you can get it. I guess you can emulate it, but different game than obviously the console. Even you know, but I mean that's yeah. I guess that's the only thing I haven't bought retro wise lately. Oh,
some
Contra Hardcore for the Genesis. Um, that's actually a great game. So is Moonwalker, but um, oh, I picked up and on Amazon they had the thing where you can pick up all the Genesis classics, like 60 of them for like it's like in 4 volumes for $4.99. It had like all the Streets of Rage, all the Phantasy Stars, Sonics, of course, E-SWAT. And, um,
oh,
I love E-SWAT, man. Come on, I dug E-SWAT.
oh,
Oh, come on.
what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me?
What's wrong with you?
Was there any Genesis games you liked?
Yeah, yeah. Toe Jam
Like
and Earl.
the first Toe Jam and Earl, yes, that's on.
Exactly.
The second one can go. Second one's terrible.
What the yeah, that fucking turd.
And they made one for the Xbox too, but I never played it.
I'm pretty sure it's terrible.
Yeah. So they have like the first two, the first two Toe Jams on it, and there's a bunch. I mean, I don't know. I think one thing is obviously. I mean, it's not. It's I don't know. People are saying how Super Nintendo is more collectible and all that stuff, and that may be true. The Genesis has had its games. Um, I mean, I was also going through Immortal. Remember, I told you I picked it up for a good deal.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's a good game. That's a good game. So, I pretty much got through that almost. That's not a fairly short game.
That's pretty impressive because that shit was not.
Easy.
That game was rough.
Yes, it was.
I don't remember getting very far in that game actually, and that's whenever I had some reflexes.
Yeah, the first time I owned it, I got halfway through it. I just remember when I first got it, it's like the look of the game, and it's a cool game, and I got a good deal on it. Because I got a complete version, and it's worth 3 times more than what I paid for it. But yeah, I mean that was a cool game. I mean, but what else? There's just shit. I can't think of the top of my head. Yeah, I can't even see. Oh, I told you you knew I picked up Shadowrun way back when. I picked up a complete version.
On the SNES?
So on the SNES.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, that's hard to get back into. I mean, I've been playing a little bit of that. It's I don't know. I never played the Genesis version. I know that's actually kind of expensive to get too for some reason. But I know it's not as. I know it's a different.
Oh, that game was a turd.
Oh, really? On the Genesis?
Oh yeah. Nothing like.
Yeah, I know it's nothing like the SNES version.
Oh.
So,
No.
No. For some reason, though, it's desired. I guess. I don't know. Maybe because they didn't have too many of them. I don't know. But. So anyway, besides hopefully some future dates with this person, what are you gonna be doing with the rest of besides working, of course?
Slate. No, never mind. Well, I'll get into that off mic.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't know. I guess that
what am I going to be doing? I don't think I am doing anything, Paul.
Okay.
I think I'm probably going to be playing Destiny. Because I'm a glutton for punishment.
Right.
I hate myself or something. I don't know why I keep playing this fucking game. Um,
Yeah.
hmm.
Phil and Buddha play it a lot, which I'm glad they do. And I don't I like to play it. It's just I don't know if I don't have the stamina. Like I don't know. It just gets even with playing with them after like a couple hours. It's like all right, I'm done. I just don't get me wrong. It's just I don't know. I
Okay.
don't know. No, I know you guys play for a while, and that's good. I'm glad you guys are actually playing it. But yeah, I mean, I know Buddha is. That's another thing we're gonna talk about. The expansion for Guild Wars.
Ah, yes.
Buddha has, and from what I've been reading, it sounds really good. They're actually listening to the people and not making it like Destiny, where you know you gotta wherever you earn, you gotta basically re-earn. Like there's not gonna be a level cap increase. There's not gonna be whatever. I mean, Buddha and I were talking about it.
Yeah, no, it sounds good. I'm excited. I don't know if I'll get. I think I'll get back into it.
Right.
I mean, I still log into my character every day because now there's like a bonus thing. Like every day you log in, you get something.
Oh, really?
So I go on there every day and get that. But I have not played it um, in quite some time.
I don't think he has either. I think he probably does what you're doing. I think.
And, so yeah, maybe to some extent. I don't know how much.
Right. I know. I mean, every time I see him on, he's usually on Destiny.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, maybe that'll get me back into it when the expansion comes. So when is that supposed to come out? I don't. I
No release date.
never really say it.
Nope.
Well, maybe that sounds like to me it won't be available before E3. Maybe they'll show it at E3, and who knows. Um, but
Sure.
maybe I don't know. I'm just saying.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the trailer they released showed quite a bit. So,
Mm,
and I mean, obviously they haven't announced everything.
right.
Um,
But yeah, we were just Boo and I had a little little talk about it. So I'm sure you two have too.
I can't think of any game coming out that I'm like overly excited for, jumping up and down.
Uh,
Uh,
there is a game coming out for the not something you would care about. You would if it was on Xbox One. Well, it's called The Order. It's coming out next
oh
week.
yeah. That doesn't.
That looks really, really good. I have a stupid Best Buy had a mistake. They had the collectors for the $150 collector's version for the price of the $60 version, and I got 20% off of that, so I got it for $47.99. Long time ago. Um, that looks really, really good. I'm hoping if it holds up to what it is, it could be a good game. But again, PlayStation exclusive. Um, I mean, I know. I mean, you're I know you're looking for a specific thing. Um, I think The Witcher looks pretty good that it comes out. Um, and I know you never played any of the Witcher games, right?
I have the second one on PC. As a matter
Yeah,
of fact,
yeah.
I have it on the Xbox because it was a free game last month or something like that.
Oh, it was.
Uh,
Yeah, I have a physical version of it on the Xbox 360,
um,
and the Steam version I bought because it was like $3.
it's the controls on it are
They're tough.
it's bizarre.
Yeah.
um, but I mean, I was kind of into it, so we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
But I am interested in Witcher 3. Um, I think this fact keeps getting delayed or whatever. It just I forget about it.
Right. And I don't know if you're with me, but I have as of right now no interest in Battlefield Hardline, but maybe you do.
Nope.
Okay. All right.
Download the beta. Didn't play it once.
Really? Oh. Oh.
I
All
watched a
right.
couple. I watched a couple streams. It's this is not
Did
doesn't
you go ahead?
this doesn't interest me.
I know this doesn't interest you either, but I'm excited as hell about it. is especially after seeing Conan's gaming thing on it, Mortal Kombat X.
What makes you think I don't have interest in it? First off,
I thought you were done with fighting games. If you aren't, great.
if it's a good quality game, sure. I got Killer Instinct. I mean, I probably need to play more of it, but
Killer Instinct is phenomenal.
but I I'm borderline interested in MKX.
Mortal Kombat 9 was great.
I agree. I had it for the 360.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I had it.
Oh, I love that game like to no end. I was phenomenal.
And they did stuff with it that gave it some legs where you had some
Right.
longevity, and it sounds like they're trying to do the same. I
With
think
Pen.
are they going to keep the same thing where you can unlock stuff, or like
Yeah,
how they did, or
I
then
think so.
the thing with the factions and the tower just randomly changes?
Oh
And
man, I beat that tower twice, 3 times actually. That 100 whatever that major tower.
oh, yeah, there was a
I
couple of them I couldn't get through. I was like,
oh
no,
I'm
fuck
proud of
that.
that. That's one of my. I beat it once by my. I beat it once for my. Well, twice. Once I beat it on the Xbox 360 straight through, and then on the PS Vita version it was a new basically a new tower with new. I mean, basically, it's even harder. I got through it on that, and Phil can vouch for this. I did it for him while that's how my wife got bit with bed bugs at his apartment, which is we're never going in an apartment again. We sat there for days. I got him using my Mortal Kombat arcade stick. I got through the tower for him, all levels. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. I don't know if you saw that Conan. Conan did a thing where they had Marshawn Lynch and Gronk. They were in a hotel. They played. Looks like a completed build of it. It's coming out in April, so it's got to be close. It looks great. The fatalities look even more gruesome than before, but that's not the reason I play. I think the gameplay was really good, and the whole unlocking thing. Um, so I'm totally looking forward to that. But that's in April 14th, I believe. Um, so and
No, it looks good. I'm excited the fact that it's on the next gen console, and
right.
so I may pick it up. I've actually been considering picking up the PC version of
Mortal
um,
Kombat 9.
yeah,
Really?
just to play it again.
Yeah, I've been playing it on the Vita again. I mean, granted, you don't. That's. I got rid of my 360 version. I sold my arcade stick. Um, but yeah, Killer Instinct, man, season 2. Oh, they. I mean, even if they switched, they had to switch of developers for that. But they made Killer. I mean, they compared. I mean, I have Killer Instinct 1 for the Super Nintendo. I have the Killer Instinct Go for the 64. I mean, these, and obviously if you buy the Ultra versions of the Xbox One versions, you get Killer Instinct 1,
Yeah,
our arcade version, and Killer Instinct 2. I even bought the Ultimate Pin set. I worked and earned all the pins, the actual physical metal pins you get from Penny Arcade. My whole thing is my whole pins are all done, and for the first season, they're not doing it for the second season because that was I think a developer something that the original developer wanted to do, and this new developer doesn't want to do that. But that's going to be collector, I think. Those Penny Arcade pins are actually they can become very collectible.
what characters? I know DJ or the boxer guy is in it.
Yeah, you mean for the second season?
Yeah, and Maya.
Maya is in there, and there's 2 new ones.
Why don't I remember Maya?
Maya was in Killer Instinct Gold.
Is she like an Amazon type chick?
Yes, she was in
Okay.
the sequel. She was in Killer Instinct 2 and Killer Instinct Gold. Yes, and they just released a new guy named Omen. And they have another new guy. It's just I love how they did it. It's much more fluid. It's much easier to play now. Easier to do ultras. And
Since season 2, or
since the beginning of Killer Instinct season 1, they just took season 2. They added some new stuff to it. Some new mechanics. The new developer. They enhanced the game. Looks better now. It's actually running in 900p now instead of 720. Makes it a little sharper. Yeah, love it. Huge fan. I mean, I bought both seasons and plus that pin edition. So I mean, and again, that's expensive because the pin edition was $60 and he got you everything. Um, but the when you want a pin by completing a challenge, you still had to pay like $4 or $5 for shipping for each pin. Then there was the other 12 pins you had to pay full price for because that's ones you can't earn. You have to just the other set, and those were $15. So I went kibosh on that. I went the whole thing, but loved it. I love this. They did it. It's great. So
I might have to play it today.
I would.
Get off that Destiny thing for a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, you still have you just have season 1, right? You didn't buy season 2.
Correct.
All right. Well, just play season 1. See if you think it's worth investing the season. I know that's on the not that you care, but that's also on the sale.
Yeah, I mean the character. I don't know what the two new guys were like, but obviously, but I don't have an interest in that boxer dude. I never liked him.
He's better now, but yeah, the characters are better now. Like some of the characters I didn't care for in the original. Like TJ Kama wasn't one of my favorites, and the revamped. Obviously, this version of TJ is much funner. And I know they're bringing back some of the other classics in season 2 that haven't released here yet. But yeah, I mean the only thing people are mad about that was basically you're paying for an unfinished game.
Yeah.
But after seeing the quality they put into it, it's amazing. I think total wise, I think I sunk $100 into it, but
all those people need to stay off of Steam if they don't want to see unfinished games.
right.
Because early access is like a big rager on that freaking thing. So
right. I mean, if you play when you play Heroes in the past, would you use Orchid or something or Django?
No, I hated both of those. I mean, I used Orchid a lot on the new version.
Okay.
Until the guy that I liked the best was released.
Who would that be?
That would be Fulgore.
Ah.
I was just excited. I don't think I had the season pass for that game. I don't think. But I did buy him.
Okay.
And I also liked. Is he in the new one? The flamey dude.
Cinder.
Yeah. Is he in?
He's in season 2. He will be in season 2.
Okay. I liked him too. So.
Yeah, Cinder's good. No, like I said, I think they did a hell of a job. The original developer, and then these people took it and made it better.
I do kind of like that spider chick.
Oh, yeah, she's new.
Yeah.
She's really popular actually. When I play online with people, a lot of people use her. They spam some of her moves a little bit, but yeah, she's a good new character. So yeah, like I said, it's an exclusive that I think Microsoft was smart to get. So, but anyway.
Yeah.
So, well, it's hopefully next time when we talk, hopefully it'll be next week, and not 3 weeks later.
Yeah, and then hopefully I can
well, I guess we would do it. We would do it not this week. I guess the following week. So.
We can still do it on Wednesday. I mean, we kind of skipped a couple, so I mean, if you're
I'm
free, I don't. I mean, unless I happen to get an outing with somebody, then
I know.
I'm gonna pick her over you. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I like her.
Oh.
So far.
I get you.
I don't need to impress your ass. So.
Yeah, because I'm not impressed with you anyway. So.
There's nothing to be impressed about,
Yeah, well, same here, bub.
I mean, you haven't seen me naked. That's not impressive.
Well.
I got nothing.
I'll send you some selfies if you want to. No, I'm just.
Your wife already did.
That's lovely. All right, sir.
Yeah, I think I got nothing else, so I'm gonna go get in trouble somewhere. Whether it be on the Xbox or I may go buy a new pair of shoes. I need new shoes. Maybe I don't.
We ain't going anywhere since the weather here is pretty. Ugh. So
we are currently at a balmy. I gotta finish watching Breakfast Club. Is what I need to do.
there you go.
Oh God, I still know every word.
Yeah,
Stupid, no good, goddamn lazy freeloading son of a bitch. I've been sitting there saying everything. It's just, and there's lots of things in that movie that they probably could not get away with.
no, none.
Today. Even that movie. I mean, yikes. Yeah. Anyways.
All right, Well, we'll talk soon.
Yes, you have a good one. We'll
You too, man.
continue. I mean, if there's anything interesting to talk about. So.
All right.
Um, so yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, man.
All right.
You take care.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right, later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.